Hello everybody and welcome to this family fun workout video. My name is Megan Hale and I will be your guide throughout this video. Just so you have a little bit of background about who I am a junior at Hudson Valley Community College in Troy, New York, pursuing a degree in physical education. After Hudson Valley, I'm planning on transferring to a 4-year and getting my degree in adapted physical education. Before we get started with the video, I would like to give out a few announcements. First, below this video, you will find a document. In this document are 2 charts. The first chart is our workout, how long we're going to do each exercise, and a full description of each exercise. In the second chart is where you can record how many sets of an exercise you did. For example, how many jumping jacks did you do in 1 minute? How many sit-ups can you do in 30 seconds? And so on and so forth. Make sure that the area around your feet is clear and you have a water bottle beside you. I don't need anybody getting injured or becoming dehydrated during this exercise. So, with all of those announcements out of the way, let's get into our workout. Our first exercise is called Starbursts. So what you're going to do is you're going to get in your crouched position. Then you're going to jump up and out, making a star formation with your arms and legs. Let's practice. Crouched position. Now up and out, making that star formation. Great! Let's do it one more time. Start in your crouched position. Now jump up and out. Awesome! If you need more practice, feel free to stop the video. This is an exercise that you can record in your second chart. How many starbursts can you do in 1 minute? Your timer will start in 3, 2, 1. How did everybody like Starbursts? I don't know what it is, but there's something about jumping that's a lot of fun with exercise. How many Starbursts did you get? If you need to pause the video to record it, go right ahead. For our next exercise, we will be standing on one leg for 30 seconds. I know, everybody's favorite exercise. If you need to, grab onto a wall or a chair for balance. For more advanced, try doing it without holding onto anything. If at any point you need to hold on to something though, please do so. I don't need anybody falling. This exercise will strengthen your balance and your core. So, without further ado, let's get started. You're going to hold up one leg for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Try not to let that foot hit the floor. If you keep your thighs together, it'll help with your balance. And stop. Good job. Now for the other leg. Most people start with their dominant leg and then switch to their non-dominant. So for those of you who did so, you may have a bit more of a challenge. I hope you're ready for it. In 3, 2, 1. Remember, if you need to hold on to something, that is A-okay. It's a go at your own pace exercise. Almost done. And stop. Good job, everybody. Our next exercise is jumping jacks. How many jumping jacks can you do in 1 minute? I suppose I could do maybe 50. How many can you do? You'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody. How was that? Is our heart rates up and pumping now? I know mine is. How many jumping jacks did you get? I said 50, but I was wrong. I got 73. If you need to take a moment to pause the video to write down how many jumping jacks you did, go ahead. For our next exercise, we are going to do 6 inches. I know, kind of a strange name, but that's what we have to work with. So what you're going to do for this exercise is you're going to lay flat on your back on the floor. Next, tuck your hands underneath your butt. For this exercise, you are going to keep your legs together out straight and lift them up into the air at a 45-degree angle from the floor. Keep your legs straight throughout this entire time. You should feel a slight stretch in your stomach. We will be doing this for a whole minute. Don't worry, you don't have to do it for a whole minute. I will let you know when the half point comes. In 3, 2, 1. Lift those legs, keep them straight. If you're not feeling the stretch in your stomach, your legs are either too high or they're too low to the ground. Try not to let them touch the floor. Remember to breathe. Several people I have worked with have forgotten to breathe when doing core exercises. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Halfway point. Doing good. Almost done. And stop. Good job, everybody. How do our cores feel? Sore? You feel a slight burn? That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That means you're working your core. Our next exercise is a family favorite. Who doesn't love to skip? So for the next minute, that is what everybody is going to do. You are going to either skip in place or around the house. Please be careful when skipping. I don't want anybody getting injured. Your timer will start once your music starts. In 3, 2, 1. So now that we got our heart rates up and about, we're going to pump them up just a little bit more. We're going to do frog hops. Now some of you may wish to do the frog noise along with this exercise, and that is A-OK. This exercise is similar to our starburst. We're going to get in a crouched position, and then we're going to jump up in the air with our arms straight above our head, and then back down into our crouched position. This one can be done around the room or in place. Don't forget the rivets. Also, don't forget to count how many you can do in 1 minute. Ready, set, go! Now, what kind of fitness specialist would I be if I didn't include our friend plank? So, for our next exercise, we are going to do a plank for, you guessed it, 1 minute. But you don't have to do it for a minute. If you wish to be more advanced, you can do it for a minute. Remember, this is a go at your own pace video, and you don't have to do anything you don't feel comfortable with. So for our plank, you are going to lay flat on your stomach, lifting yourself up on your elbows. Your hands will be clasped in front of you or in fists. When you're ready to go into your plank position, you are going to lift yourself up, balancing yourself on your toes and on your forearms. Make sure that your back is flat and that your butt is not sticking up in the air. Your body should be making the formation of a print number 7. We will start our wonderful planks in 3, 2, 1. Lift up those bodies and hold. If you need to drop a leg, go ahead. I will let you know when the halfway point comes. Remember to breathe. Core exercises is when people forget to breathe. Halfway point. Almost there. You're doing good. Don't let that butt rise. Don't let that stomach fall. Almost done. And stop. Good job, everybody. I know we all love those lovely planks. I can already hear the chorus of moans and groans. Our next exercise is called sitting squats. Similar to our starbursts and our frog hops, you are going to get into that crouched position. But this time, you're going to stay there and hold for 1 minute. It may sound easy at first, but as time goes on, you may start to feel a little burn. Your timer will start in 3, 2, 1. Exercise is another fun one. We're going to march in place, or if you wish, march around the house. Your timer will begin in 3, 2, 1. Exercise, we are going to do heel raises. What you're going to do is you're going to keep your feet together and then slowly rise up onto your toes, coming back down to the ground very slowly. Throughout this exercise, you should feel the burn in the back of your calves. This is another exercise that you can count and record in your second chart. We will begin in 3, 2, 1. We're going to do mountain climbers. For the mountain climbers exercise, you are going to get on all fours. Next, you're going to return to your plank position. Only this time, you're holding yourself up on your hands instead of your forearms. Now, you're going to bring your knee close to your chest. And then, alternate legs. We'll work on it together. Bring your right leg to your chest. Then push it back out. Then bring your left leg to your chest and push it back out. If you need to pause the video to work on it, please do so. We will begin in 3, 2, 1. We are almost done. Our next exercise is V-ups. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay on your back, and then you're going to lift your legs towards the ceiling. So your body is making an L shape. Keep your legs together. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to try to touch your toes. And then lay back down. So we'll do it together. Reach up for your toes, and then lay back down. But keep those legs straight up in the air the whole time. We will be doing this for a minute, and this is another exercise. How many can you do? We will find out in 3, 2, 1. Now, our next exercise is running in place. We will do this for a minute as well. In 3, 2, 1. We are beginning to wind down now. For 30 seconds, we are going to do large arm circles. So what you're going to do is stand and spread out your arms into a T formation. Now, you're going to move them in a pinwheel-like motion forwards. And we will do this for 30 seconds. We will start in 3, 2, 1. This is not a fast motion, this is a slow. We want slow arm circles. And stop. Alrighty. So now we are going to do arm circles, big arm circles, backwards. If you did it backwards to begin with, that's a-okay. We'll just do it the other way. In 3, 2, 1. Again, this is a slow exercise. Bringing that heart rate back down to regular, moderate heart rate. And stop. Good job, everybody. So before we leave, I have 2 more exercises for you. Are you ready? The second to last exercise you have for the day is jumping. Plain old jumping. I don't know what it is, but there's something about jumping that makes it so much fun. So, for 1 minute, you will be jumping. How many jumps can you do in 1 minute? 3, 2, 1. Exercise, we are going to be doing small arm circles. Put your arms out at your sides, forming that T shape like we did before with our large arm circles. We're going to do this for 30 seconds each direction. In 3, 2, 1. Move those arms. Small arm circles. Keep your arms out straight. Looking good. Halfway there. Three, 2, stop. Good job. Now we're going to go the other way. In 3, 2, go. Keep those arms out straight, little arm circles. Release your inner bird. Almost done. And stop. Good job, everybody. Now, we are starting our cool down. For our first cool down stretch, we're going to do knee hugs. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and bring one leg up to your chest. If you need to balance on something, go right ahead. You can either wrap your hands around your knee or wrap your arms around your leg for a full stretch. We will hold this on each leg for 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. It's very important to stretch out your muscles after a workout like this. You don't want anybody having any tight muscles or injuries. You should feel a stretch in your leg. You should not feel pain. Almost done. And stop. Good job. Now we're going to start on the next leg. Bring that up to your chest. Wrap your hands around your knee or your arms around your leg if you feel the need to. If you feel the need to grab onto something for balance, please do so as well. In 3, 2, 1. Almost done. Keep holding that stretch. And stop. For our next stretch, we are going to do child's pose. What you're going to do is get on your hands and knees. Then you are going to place your butt on the back of your legs, so you're sitting on your knees. Then you're going to reach forward, and as you reach forward, you are bringing your body close to the ground. Your head is facing towards the ground. Your face is facing towards the ground, excuse me. And then you're going to hold. Try to keep your butt staying on the back of your legs. We will hold this position for 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Hold that stretch. Breathe in and out. Almost done. And stop. Great job, everybody. Our next stretch is the seal stretch. What you're going to do is you're going to lay flat on your stomach. Then you're going to lift yourself up on your hands, keeping your legs still to the ground. Now you're going to lean back, moving your face towards the ceiling, making a curve with your back. You should feel the stretch on your stomach. We are going to do this for 45 seconds. And begin. Almost done. And stop. Next, we are going to do arm pulls. What you're going to do is take one arm and bring it across your chest. The other arm is going to loop around your arm and pull it towards your chest. Make sure that you're pulling in around the upper part of your arm, not the lower part. We will hold this for 30 seconds on each arm. In 3, 2, 1. You should feel this stretch in your shoulder. And stop. Great job, everybody. So now we're going to do that again, but with the other arm. In 3, 2, 1. Feel that stretch in your shoulder. Almost done. And stop. Good job, everybody. For our next stretch, we are going to do overhead arm pulls. So what you're going to do is you're going to raise one arm up in the air, place it on your back, like you're giving yourself a pat on the back. Next, you're going to reach over your head and with your other hand, pull your elbow down. You don't want to hurt yourself, you just want to do it enough to feel a stretch. We will be holding this for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Hold that stretch. Feel a nice stretch in your arm after a nice workout. Halfway there. And stop. Great job, everybody. Now we're going to do it with the other arm. In 3, 2, 1. You feel that nice stretch in your arm? I know I'm starting to feel it. Halfway there. And stop. Great job, everybody. For our last stretch, we are going to do hanging stretch. What you're going to do is stand with your feet a little more than shoulder width apart. Now, bend at the waist and try to touch the floor in between your legs. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. Halfway there. And now what you're going to do is you're going to move to either your left or your right, whichever you prefer, and try to touch your hands on each side of your foot. So if you are leaning to the left, like I am, your hands should be on either side of your left foot. You should feel the stretch on your inner thigh and the back of your legs. We will hold this for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. This is one of my favorite stretches that we do during track practice. Almost done. And stop. Great job. Now we're going to move to the other foot. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Halfway there. And stop. Great job, everybody. Now slowly bring yourself back up to your standing position. Try not to rush through it. Alrighty, that concludes our workout. Thank you, everybody, for taking the time during your busy convention week to do a little bit of a workout with me. This is my first workout video / workout that I have done with a large crowd. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with you all. And thank you, Jessica, for giving me this opportunity to work with everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to do some more of these in the future. Have a great convention, everybody.